Welcome to day 23 in creating this PHP Web Framework, and this is part 6 of documenting the project. So, as the title suggests, maybe a bit boring, simply because it's just documentation. We're creating documentation of the project, something that needs to be done. So yeah, let's get to it. Finished the blog class last time. Now we're going to work on the comments class. Okay, if we can get 3-4 classes done today, that would be nice. So first of all, I'm just going to go to the blog class, edit it, copy everything. This will serve as a good foundation for new pages. So this is going to be called classes, and it is comments. And I need to call this, actually just going to open up Sublime instead. The reason I'm going to do that is I can see more of it, because here you can't extend this that much. I could inspect the element, but I just can't be asked to do that every single time, especially when I'm going in and out making changes, saving stuff. So I'd rather just do it here. Plus I can set this to markdown as well. Markdown ain't perfect, but it helps a bit. So this is going to be comments class. This class provides commenting functionality on a post on some sort of item like a blog post. It is intended to be used alongside other features. Generally, you wouldn't just use comments on their own. They will be, linked to something, whether it's a question, whether it's a video, whether it's a blog post. You don't just generally have a page with just comments on there. Even if there's just one line at the top, there's usually something it relates to. And this class extends the error class, does it? It does indeed. Okay, so now let's put all the methods in here. So quite a few. So we got constructor, that's fine. We don't have insert post. What we do have is set max nesting level. We're going to do get max nesting level. So change that to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So we're going to do load comments now. Get comments. Get comments for post ID. Get comments for user ID. Get comments for parent ID. Get comments for ID. The count. The insert comment. That was edit comment. Yeah, that was the insert comment code. Just make sure I haven't missed anything. Is comment liked? Is comment disliked? How many more we got left? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 left, so let's go and duplicate this line. So we got 4 more instances, so 5 in total. Like comment. Dislike comment. Count comment likes. And count comment overall likes. So need to just sort out this stuff here. So this will be a lowercase l, lowercase n, lowercase m, lowercase s. Ooh, not at XAX. it's set max nesting level, and I need to do something similar for this. So lowercase g, lowercase m, lowercase n, and lowercase l, lowercase c, lowercase l, lowercase c. Same for this one, lowercase g, or very similar. And do the same for this. Lowercase u, lowercase f, lowercase c, lowercase g. Do the same again. Later today I will be recording another video to cover setting up SDL on Visual Studio on, well, a Windows platform. I've done the Xcode on Mac. I'm going to do it for Windows later on. I'll probably do it not long after doing this particular video. Is comment liked? Is comment disliked? And almost there now for the comment class. Copy and paste that one. C. There's two more. And C, and C, D. Now, okay, just need to sort out the numbering here. Just because I duplicated the 16, it's got a bunch of 16s, we don't want that. Apart from that, I'm going to get rid of this, and so we can start getting into everything. So constructor, this simply constructs the class. Example usage would be something like comments equals new sonar. Okay, there are a few parameters that need to be passed in, so I'm actually just going to go to the commenting thing like so. I'll copy and paste this actually. And nope, I want to do it the other way. I want to go to back to comments, and I want to copy this part, so that way I can just specify what each variable does. And I need to have something similar to what I've got here. So comments table name is the table that the comments the table inside of the database that the comments will be stored in. Likes table name, probably can copy most of this. Is the table inside the database that the comment likes will be stored in. Now instead of in, we'll just say in will be stored. And post ID is going to be is the item slash post that the comments are linked to, such as a blog post. That's just a quick example. Now the next one is set max nesting level. This method allows this method sets how many times, now how deep, how should I explain, how many levels you can keep commenting down on. And this would be, so we would obviously have comments here. Example usage will be something like that. Set max nesting level. Semicolon there. And I'm just gonna have to briefly explain what this is. Is the maximum number of nests. 3 would mean that you could comment. That's fine, I'll leave it like that. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. It's a maximum number of nests, including the final nest, which can't be commented on. Okay, the next one is get max nesting level. This is a pretty self-explanatory one. Get max nesting level. This method retrieves the maximum number of nesting levels for the comments. And obviously for this doesn't actually return anything. So you could do something like, yeah, that's fine. You can obviously assign it to wherever you want. So I'm going to put something like bold. See, what's italic in Markdown again? Okay, so underscore. So instead I'm going to put underscore. This would usually be assigned or used somewhere, as without this it won't. No, I don't think we need to explain that. I think that's just a given. That's just basic programming. So we got that. Now we need to do load comments. Actually, load comments and get comments are private, and because they're used within here, then that's used within there. Again, this is meant to be usage. We're not gonna we're not explaining these, private variables. So I'm gonna get rid of load comments and get comments. Load comments and get comments. I'll sort out the numbering afterwards, just in case there's more that need to be taken out. So get comments for post ID. So first of all, I need to just duplicate this one, because this is the one with the variable in there to be a good base. So get comments for post ID. Okie dokie. This method retrieves all comments for a particular post. And I'm actually going to change something up here. Put it down here. This one I'm going to do is the post at the post. I think that is fine. I'm going to do item as well, /item. Is the maximum number, this method retrieves all comments for a particular post. Get comment for, well, post ID, pretty self-explanatory one. So is the post ID, to retrieve the comments for, and now I need to do it again, or explain the force load. Force load, I need to have a dollar at the start, is whether or not you would like to retrieve the comments again from the database. By default, this is set to true. You should always force load the first time this is called on a page/view. Okay, so that's, we'll get comments for post ID, get comments for user ID. That's going to be a very similar method. Get comments for user ID. So I can just do get comments for user ID. I need to put in here, this method retrieves all comments for a particular post, so that's fine. This method retrieves all comments for a user. And the only thing I need to change is this to user ID. This to user ID. Is the post to retrieve the comments for, is the user to retrieve the comments for. That's fine. Need to do one for parent ID now. Parent ID. This method retrieves all comments for a parent comment or nested comments for a parent comment. For parent ID, this will become parent ID, and let's replace that here. Is the parent to retrieve the nested comments for, then get comments for ID, and so comments for ID. Copy and paste this. get comments for ID. This method retrieves all comments for a. What is the benefit of having this one anyway? I'm just trying to think. ID, would it just not get one particular comment? Where is this even used? So I'm going to go into, let's say, commenting. Is this used anywhere in here? Is it used anywhere within blog, for example? Home. Okay. Oh, forum, that would be it. That would just get comment for a particular ID as far as I'm aware. So if I were to go to PHP MyAdmin, then go to PHP Web Framework, go to comments, for example, if you get comment for an ID, it would just get one particular comment, so that actually needs to be renamed. I'm not using it anywhere anyway, but I think I can imagine it being a useful method. It's just really should be one. Get comment for ID. Get comment for ID. This method retrieves a single comment based on the unique comments table ID column, and for this it's going to be ID is the ID of the comment you want to retrieve. Whether or not you would like to retrieve the comment again from the database, that's fine. Get number for comments for post. Yeah, number of comments, that's fine, we can do that. So count. This method returns the number of comments on a particular post as a number. I'm going to change this to returns. And returns sounds better. So count, this is also going to become count, and number of comments for the post that the comments object was initialized that looks right. This method returns the number of comments for the post ID that the comments object was initialized with. Example usage count. That's it. What's next? Insert comment. Pretty self-explanatory. So I'm gonna just copy and paste this. insert. I'm actually going to copy all of that, go down to here, paste it there, copy that now. This method inserts a comment into the database. That was that the comments object was initialized with comment is the comment to insert into the database. Parent ID, whether or not the comment is a comment for another comment. By default, this is set to 0, which means it isn't. If it is, then set it to the parent comments ID. Okay, that's insert comment done. Now edit comment. So edit comment, copy and paste this. Edit comment. This method edits a comment, edits an existing comment, example usage, edit comment, and I need to actually copy this. So ID comment is the ID of the comment to update. Is the new and updated comment. Okay, that's edit comment done. Now, is comment liked? Pretty simple. Checks if a comment is liked. This method checks if a comment is liked and returns true or false. Is comment liked? And for this you just need ID. Is the ID of the comment to check? Is comment disliked? That's a another simple one. So copy and paste this. Is comment disliked? Is that how you spell it on here? In terms of, actually it doesn't really, it's not case sensitive, but I'd rather have the exact way anyway. Is comment disliked? This method checks if a comment is disliked and returns true or false. And I'm happy with that. Like comment now. Is the ID, no, it's that one change. Is the ID of the comment to like? this method checks if a comment, no, this method likes a comment. If the comment is already liked, it simply removes the like, similar to YouTube. But if the comment is disliked, then the dislike is removed and the comment is liked. Okay, so there is going to be one for dislike comment. So dislike comment. This method dislikes a comment. This is already disliked. It simply removes the dislike, similar to YouTube. But if the comment is liked, then the like is removed and the comment is disliked. Comment to dislike. Okay, next one. Oh, there's only 3 left. Count comment likes, count comment dislikes, and count comment overall likes. So copy and paste that again. Count comment likes. This method returns the number of likes a comment has received. Is the ID of the comment, ID of the comment, the ID of the comment to four. Now we need to do the same for dislikes. Count comment dislikes, so copy and paste over here. This method returns the number of dislikes a comment has received. This is the ID of the comment that you would like to count the dislikes for. Finally, count overall likes. Count overall likes. Overall likes. This method returns the difference between the total number of likes and dislikes. It can therefore, I don't think I should have to say you can therefore return a negative number. That's basic maths. This is the ID of the comment that you would like a overall like count for. Okay, so I'm happy to copy that into here and see how it looks. See how messed up it looks. Apart from, obviously, this stuff I need to sort out the numbering. Has he already sorted it out itself? 1, 2. Does it? That is awesome, that is. They literally sorted it out itself. But I would like to actually, sort it out myself. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That should be the final one. Okay, let's save that. One thing I just want to quickly check, see if it's consistent with the blog. Is no, that's fine. For the dash in between, like the actual variable name and then the description, but there isn't. I want to make sure all of this is working. So far, so good. Let's get comment for ID. Well, remember, should we get comment for ID? We renamed that. Get comment for ID. Insert comment, edit comment, is comment liked, dislike comment, count comment likes, count comment dislikes, and finally count comment overall likes. Fantastic. It's looking good, looking good. So let's just check the time. It's just been over half an hour. The config class shouldn't be very big. The small cookie class shouldn't be big. DB class is pretty darn big, but I'm confident that we can get through these three classes. I'm going to quickly go and get some tea and then I'll be back. Hey, I am back and ready to start the config class. In config, what's the usage of config class anyway? I mean, like, how do you use it again? Have a quick look. Config : get.
a static method. Yeah, that should be like 5 minutes. So edit. Comment, classes, config, I need to get rid of all this. Get rid of all this. Change this to get. This class provides functionality to access the configuration files. The class methods are static, so it does not require an object for usage. This should be config class, get, and now we can do the same for this. Just get rid of all of this. This was get path equals null. Do we use the anyway? Yes, yeah, it has to be sonar. Sonar /config get. Is the configuration you would like to get. I'm going to put for example usage. Example usage would be something like, if I go to comments, for example, it's used here. This would retrieve the data for enabled as part of the MySQL configuration. Retrieve the data for enabled which is part of the MySQL configuration. That's it. Get. Okay, that's all done. Actually, what we want to do is copy this and just link it with the classes folder. Best if we do that as we go along. You'll save time. So we scroll down. Actually, we need to copy and paste this first. Comments.php. This class contains the methods to implement a commenting system on a post/page. Probably this is going to be comments to learn more about the methods in this class. So when I save that, make sure it's working before I progress. So click that, that's fine. Edit it. Copy and paste this. Don't know what the hell happened there. This needs to be, okay, I need to quickly send a message, just give me a moment. Okay, that's fine. It was just a message I had to send. I thought I'd already sent it. And what was the one after this? Config. This class contains methods to it's got a closing tag because I didn't remove it properly. To retrieve the settings inside of the configuration files. And this is going to be config. Make sure it's all working. Starter, this doesn't even go down. Rookie moves. Save that. If we go to comments, it works. Config, that works fine. Okay, that's all fine. I just want to, while I'm here, just change all of these so they're properly set up to be able to, you know, just anchor down. It'll just be better if we do it now than delay after and be like, why is it not working, and totally forget why it ain't working. It's like a 60-second change or so. Redirect us, and we are almost at the end now for this little mini task of ours. So happy that we're doing the validation, just because once it's out of the way, obviously we'll add to, you know, as time goes on and we add new features, it'll just be there. We can easily refer to it. Then it will be at the point where it's like a framework where, you know, other people can, well, use it. So now need to comment for the cookie class, which, yeah, again, it's just static and there's only a few methods right here. I will be doing it in Sublime anyway. Provide me with a bit more room. Didn't do the config class there because it's literally one method. So this class provides functionality for cookies, provides functionality for website cookies, for browser cookies. Okay, there are 4 methods: exist, get, put, and delete. 3, 4. Make sure they're all public. Yep. I forgot that I also need to mention the class methods. Oh, that should be method. The class methods are static, so does not an object. So does not need an object for the usage. Does not an object. That's pretty retarded. It does not need an object for usage, and it was exists. Put and delete. Put, delete, and delete again. So exists. So notice another mistake. Put this simply constructs the class. Now this method retrieves the configuration. Retrieves a configuration. Retrieve data for a particular configuration. Save that. So now I'm gonna say this checks if a cookie already exists. Example usage would be sonar. Cookie exists. Sonar. I'm going to copy that. Sonar. Also need to, instead of saying 2 example usages, I need to put something like and need to change that to a capital G, keep it consistent. $name is the name of the cookie to check. Now it's get this gets a particular cookie, and it should be name again. Get is the name of the cookie to retrieve. Retrieve a particular cookie. Put, oh, that's just inserted, so what name, what the value and the expiry, so copy that, copy and paste it to this, put that here. This inserts a cookie, this sets a cookie, this method sets a cookie, and for the name we've already got it. And we're gonna do value and expiry is the name of the cookie to set, is the data to assign to the cookie, is how long the cookie will last for. I'm gonna put will survive before going moldy. The other one, well, delete, that's a pretty self-explanatory one. Delete. This method deletes a cookie. Deletes a cookie, so delete is the name of the cookie to delete. And there. Obviously we're going to do database now. See what time it is. Okay, 55, a little longer than expected. Is there a slightly shorter class? I'll do hash. It's short, let's get it done. New page. So classes. Cookie. Make sure this all works. And finally delete. So good. Now we just need to go to our overall classes folder. And for cookie we don't have anything yet, so we just need to implement that. Was it cookies or cookie? It was cookie. Wouldn't mind some cookies actually. Cookie.php. This class contains the methods to retrieve the settings inside of the. This method class contains methods to manipulate browser cookies, and it should be cookies. So if I go to cookie, learn more about that. Why the hell did that take me to config? So if I go to cookie again, oh, I haven't named this properly. Should be cookie class. My bad. And now I will leave this here. Now I need to do something similar for hash. So hash class. This class provides functionality. Provides hashing functionality. That's fine there because it is static. Make, salt, and unique. Make unique. Sort out the IDs. I'll actually just get rid of all these and I'll duplicate it as I need to. So make this method, well, makes a particular cookie, so I need to copy this using SHA-256. This method makes a SHA-256 hash. I'm going to put an ahref around here so people can click on it and learn more about ahref. And I'll get a link for that from the net in a second. Make, and this was hash, remember. Get rid of all of this crap. Okay, so first of all is string, then salt is the data to hash, is the salt to use for, is the optional salt to enhance the hash, enhance the security of the hash. And I'm also going to put a link around salt as well, ahref, so you can learn more about salts. I'm also going to put it down here just in case you don't click on that, so I'm going to say, no, I'm just going to leave it as like that. So I need the SHA-256, SHA-256, see if we can get any good link about it. Wikipedia is pretty good. Let's have a look at this. Actually, no, I'm going to go to YouTube. Go to SHA-256. And this is pretty decent. I do like this guy. It told Tom something, but he's doing it part of a computer file. But this is good. This is good. So he'll briefly cover it in there. And we need something for salt as well. PHP, salt PHP. Oh, what am I doing? And I'll copy this a link address. So now, like that here. Now need to just this method makes a hash and returns it. Now we need to do one for the salt. This method makes a, I'm going to copy all of this into here. Makes a salt and returns. Example usage will be salt, and you need to pass in the length. Length doesn't equal anything by default. The length is a number which is the length of the salt. A bigger number makes it more secure, but also requires more processing power. And we need to do one for unique now. Unique, this method makes a unique ID. A unique, yep. A unique hashed ID. This method makes a unique hashed ID and returns it. And we don't require any sort of parameter, so this would just be unique. And that's it. So I'm happy to copy that, go into here, click new, paste it in, and just change this to classes, or set this to classes hash, save page, and go into hash. That's fine. Go to salt. That's fine. Go to unique. That's looking all good. Need to go to classes folder, and sort out the, or set one for hashes now, for hash. So copy that, go to hash. The PHP, this class contains the methods to create secure hashes. Hash, save that, go down, hash, and that's fine. Okay, so let's check the time. It's been an hour and 5 minutes. So made good progress today. We got quite a few left, but we'll probably get 3 to 5 more done on the next day, and hopefully in a few days it will be done. And then once that part of the documentation is done, I want to get onto examples. So we got example usage for a method, but I want actual examples. Essentially what we've got here. So we've got like a contact. How would you essentially do, for example, an example? Do I need to? Because I've got proper examples here. What I might just do is actually copy and paste this onto the site. So you can see example usages for the different pages, and just make sure it's a bit more commented. Just make sure you're seeing a proper sort of format. But apart from that, it's looking good. If you have any questions, feel free to post them on my education platform, sononline.co.uk, or on the YouTube comments, Twitter, Facebook, Google+, or however you see fit. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and leave us a comment. And yeah, that is it really. Feel free to contribute towards the code, the documentation, the wiki, because this is a project by the community for the community. And as usual, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.